Hey friends, welcome back to Spirit Made Me Do It. Thank you all so much for being here, and welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy to have you. For those of you just joining, my name is Marcie, and I want to talk today about a few things that came up during the week. But first, let me pick the winners for Terwilliger's Adventure, for a copy of my book, Terwilliger's Adventure, which can be found on Amazon, and 50% of the profit goes to Shriners Hospital and to the Charles R. Foley Jr. Gilmartin Foundation, which helps families financially that have children fighting cancer. So, two good causes. All right, so I am going into my little basket to pick out my winners. Hold on. And we have Paul Griffith. I'm so excited, Paul, because Paul's father was actually a clown for Shriners. So I'm so happy that you have won one of the copies. And the other person is Georgia Taylor. Thank you so much for everybody who showed interest. And please get in touch with me at info@aristotle.com with your mailing address. I'll leave a link to that in the description. And I'll get the book off to you as soon as I can. So, congratulations and thank you. Again, I very much appreciate it. Okay, so there were three things that came up this week. The first one that I wanted to talk to you about was actually what I heard from Spirit today when I was in meditation, and I think this is the most important, so that's what we're running with. And it says, peace is always the answer. Be gentle. Bring gentleness to the world. Be gentle to the earth as you walk upon it, for everything ripples out from Gaia. Be gentle when you step upon the grass. Be gentle as you move through crowds. Be gentle with your words and movement. This brings the world back into balance as the universe rights itself. Live in contrast to the low energies around you. Be peace, and it will bring peace. I thought that was so beautiful. And I thank Spirit so much for that. These, as I said earlier in one of my videos, that this summer is going to show a lot of ugliness. And it has. It has. The violence feels as though it's increasing, or it seems as though it's increasing, let's say that. There's more reporting of the violence than there is of the good things that are happening. And there still are some very, very good things happening out there. We just don't see it. The media makes money off of fear, and that's what they're doing. So there's that. And this gentleness will certainly counteract it, and it will help people that need it to be reminded of what we're here for. To be reminded that we don't have to judge others by their affiliations and their thoughts and their concerns and their words, that we can just function and coexist. But it can be better than that. It can be loving, and there are a lot of people in the world that need that reminder. So be gentle. Be generous with your loving words. Do loving things. Be a good example for those who have forgot how to be civil. And I'm so sorry to have to say that, but I do. The other thing that came up I thought was kind of funny, because I came across this saying and actually earlier this week I had talked about asking for help, that not to be afraid to ask for help. That came through on one of the shorts. I am a person who has difficulty asking for help. If it's for somebody else, I'm all in. I'll ask for help for other people all day long. Asking for help for myself is a little more difficult. And I think there are lots of us, especially women, who have trouble asking for help. Society has told us certain things about ourselves, and one of them is you've got to just take care of things. Just be superwoman and just take care of things. And so we're used to doing things for ourselves. So this phrase came up. Asking for help isn't giving up. It's refusing to give up. And I thought that was so perfect. Because we are giving up. If we refuse to ask for help and just let things go and just try to take care of things on our own that we're not capable of taking care of, absolutely it's going to fail. So asking for help is refusing to give up. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. I know that's hard for some people to comprehend, but think about it. It really is a sign of strength. Because you're able to put a part of yourself on hold, your humility. You're able to humble yourself, which is always a good thing, but you're able to humble yourself to say, I can't do this alone. I need help. I need someone, my fellow man, to help me. And that's a good reminder to all of us that we all need help, and some of us are afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to offer help. If you see a need for it, and you're capable of helping, you have the finances or the opportunity or the availability in time or whatever may be. If you see a need, fill it. If someone needs your help, help. Someone will be there for you when you need help. Might not be that same person. That person might not even appreciate it. And whether they appreciate it or not is on them. That's not on you. So just be loving, be helpful, be gentle. Don't be afraid to offer. That's giving of yourself too, and that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. I think there was one more thing. Oh, the last thing that I received from Spirit was, you hear about gratitude all the time, about how we should always show gratitude and always appreciate things. Sometimes people have difficulty feeling grateful, and I can get that. Sometimes there's just so much going on, and we just forget that what we have in front of us right now might not always be the case. So appreciate what you have now. Be grateful for what you have now. Be joyous for those things that you have now, because they might be taken away. That includes the people in our lives. People in our lives. I think people are going to see a lot of people dropping out of their lives over the next couple of months. People that are no longer helping your growth. It might not be somebody that you wish to leave your life, but either for their growth or yours, it's necessary. Nothing is permanent on this earth. Nothing. So don't take for granted what you have, even the slightest little thing. I'm very grateful that I have this beautiful property that I'm able to live on. I am so incredibly grateful for that. There is so much peace and joy and love on this property. And the animals, they're fantastic. Everything is soothing and healing here. And I am so, so grateful for that. But it's not permanent. And it may not even be permanent for my lifetime. So every single day, I rejoice in what I have in front of me. I rejoice in the beauty of this land. I rejoice in my Bruno and my Freya, my two dogs, even though one of them has a tendency to make me a little crazy. And here he comes. But did you hear that bird? I don't know if you can hear the birds around me, but it's beautiful. This is a peaceful, beautiful place, and I am ever so grateful to be here. Be grateful for everything. There are people that don't even have forks, let alone enough to eat. Be grateful for what you have and for the people around you, because you never know. You never know when it might be taken away. Just wanted to give that information out. Do with it what you will. No judgment here if you don't do anything with it. But I thank you all so much for being here, and I am so incredibly grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Love to you guys. Bye-bye.